Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our fourth and final game journal. Um, I hope everyone is having a good rest of their semester, and I hope everyone is staying stress free for this finals week coming up. Don't worry about it. I'm sure everyone will do great on their final. Uh, Today, I wanted to cover a game that I've been playing quite a lot these past 2 weeks, and that would be Apex Legends. I apologize if the video is looking a little bit off. Um, my recording, I can't show really in-game stuff for this game. I wish I could, but the stress that it puts on my computer does not mix well for my computer. So I apologize for that. But I wanted to focus on this game because we talked about this week a game, or not game, but like the way we play games from a few of the articles. I think it was the Stewart's article that we were talking about. And you had the 4 different kind of gameplay styles. This game is a little bit unique. It's a battle royale, but its uniqueness comes from the legends that you can play as, which each one has its own passive, tactical, and an ultimate, which allows you to use different abilities, and they all have a lot of personality in each one. There's something for everybody, pretty much. Excuse me. The From the gameplay style that I was talking about before, which I'll click on the Legends tab so we can see what we're talking about here. As you can see, each character has their own symbol. Bloodhound is a technological tracker, able to use what we all call wall hacks, but he has a scan that'll show enemies through walls. He's got the recon class, which means that he can show locations of towers that are around, or not towers, but he can show where the next ring will, because the circle closes and pushes everyone closer to each other until one team remains. Gibraltar is a defensive character. He also has a bit more health than everybody because he's a big guy. Takes a little bit less damage and isn't slowed by bullets. Lifeline is like pretty much the only healer in the game. The drone can heal people. She can revive people without touching them and call down a care package that comes with a lot of medical supplies. Pathfinder is another recon character. He's got a lot of mobility. He can use a grapple hook to latch on to buildings, trees, towers, pretty much, that he can fly around and get a lot of speed from. There's a lot of movement in this game. If you're not using movement to the best of your ability, you're pretty much a sitting duck for someone who's got a good shot on you. Wraith, she can jump in and out of what they call the void. She phases in and out of it, and hard to hit her. She's a pretty small character. Uses portals to help move her teammates around, and also uses the phase to get in and out of trouble. Bangalore is like the beginner's character, pretty much. Lays down cover with smokes and drops artillery from an ultimate. If you ping anything on the ground with her, she'll kind of explain what it does. So she's a fairly nice beginner's character. Caustic is one of the first trap characters, as we call them. He lays down gas traps for everybody, and will, if anyone walks near him, they puff out gas, which hurts everybody, and his ultimate will throw a gas grenade on those around him. If anyone's being affected by it, he can see them clearly, but his teammates cannot. And it's a pretty disorienting effect on your screen. Mirage is kind of like the comedic relief character. He uses holographic dummies to fake his opponents out, pretty much. His ultimate spawns about, like 8 or so of them around. It's really hard to tell which one he is because they all can copy his movement. It's pretty hard to figure out what's going on. Octane, a lot of speed for this character. He'll hit himself with a stim to make himself go faster, which he heals over time. So the stims deal damage to him, but he'll heal it back after a little bit of time. And then he has a bounce pad as well, which you can throw on the ground and shoot yourself forward a pretty far distance. Watson is the other trap character. Haven't unlocked her yet. Just not really like my play style, I guess you could say. I don't want to sit in a building and just, you know, cover it up with what's going on. Crypto's got a drone that he can fly around and, you know, detect enemies through walls just like Bloodhound. He can also revive teammates with it. It's a pretty useful item. And then his drone will launch a EMP that will, you know, deal a fair amount of damage to everyone's shields when you're playing the game. So it's like your armor. That's not your actual health. Revenant, you know, another assault character. He can silence his enemies. Uses the death totem, as they call it, to zombify yourself. You know, you run in, and if you die when you're zombified, you teleport back to the totem at about half health or so. And he can crouch around a lot faster. Just overall, an interesting character. Loba can teleport with kind of like a bracelet that she has, a little silver bracelet she's got on her hand. And then she also uses her cane as what's called the black market. It'll put a dome around kind of like an area, and she can take whatever item she wants from that area. And she can also see all the high tier loot that's in the area as well. Rampart, who I also haven't, you know, played at all. I haven't unlocked her. She lays down cover, and if you shoot through that cover, you deal more damage. She's got that big minigun on her back that she will place down as a sentry, and she can do a lot of damage with that. You also have Horizon, one of the newer characters. She uses the gravity lift ability that will move her pretty high up in the air. It's harder to hit her when she's up there, but if she doesn't move around too much, then it's pretty easy to hit her because she's not too far up there. The newest character is Fuse. We'll have a new character coming in about 8 days here, but he's the Grenader character, the explosives enthusiast, as it's called. I've been playing a lot of Fuse this season. He's got a knuckle cluster, which is like an airburst grenade you can stick people with, and deals a fair bit of damage. And then he's got a mortar that shoots a ring of fire and either trap people in it or just block off an area. Deals quite a bit of damage if you can hit him with it. But as I was saying, the little symbols next to him kind of shows what they're doing. There's a lot of assault characters, and you know, they're varying it quite a bit now. So you got more defensive, 2 defensive characters they've released from all the new seasons and everything. Loba's a healing character. I don't know how. She has no healing abilities unless you count the black market taking healing items from around it. But that's about it. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Fuse. So, you know, here's for anyone who's interested, here's stats, at least for this season as well. I've played 367 games this season alone, which, again, I haven't played any of the other seasons other than a little bit of season 1, not much. But I've been having a good time. So if you're interested in getting back in Apex and you haven't played it in a long time, I'd recommend it as the new season's coming out. I'm pretty excited about it. You know, the next season is going to be called Legacy. So it's not season 9, it's just called Legacy. Bit of an interesting choice by the developers, but you know, they've got something in store for us, and we don't know what it'll be at all. So, but I hope everyone has a good time with the rest of the semester. Don't stress out about your finals too much. I'm sure everyone will do just fine. And have a good day. I'll see you guys around.